Okay, so we have M0h1nder in the southwest with Emeric, and we have Snaek with Valder in the top right. I've played a couple tournament matches on this map. I really like this map. How you handle these edge caves, these side villages, can really make a big difference. Because you want to capture as many as you can while spending the least amount of turns doing it. Because if you can get these more efficiently than your opponent, you can get an advantage in the center, because they'll have to keep sending units to these sides while you can just focus on the enemy's weak points. It seems pretty symmetric so far. It seems like they're going with the exact same opener on both sides. I prefer skipping this side village and capping this one a turn early, because then you can capture this village before they can. So that's one advantage. M0h1nder losing a sword early in order to get a cap on this contested village. I think if Valder would have gotten his groove that turn anyways, so it doesn't make too much a difference in terms of like giving them groove. Oh, but I really like actually this, because it slowed down. It's gonna require Snaek to have to attack it and get it back rather than doing what Emeric did.
By my
like
hand,
his first
rise.
source of asymmetry. So Emeric has a huge advantage. He has these 3 capture points. Well, he only has 1, so it's a 2 capture point advantage. These corners were captured the exact same way, which is kind of cool. I guess this groove is fast, so you might as well just spend it early. That way you can start working on this next one. He has 2 mages, which are really smart, getting a crit. Especially with this early in the game, there's just not that many units on the field right now. It's, I guess, a 100 gold unit to do 120 gold worth of damage. In terms of pure gold, it's good. It's just that you go down in units by 1. A golem. That's a pretty solid defensive unit. It's going to be hard for Emeric to attack into that. There's a lot of tiles here that if Emeric stands on, he'll just die, especially with this knight on the field. Get a knight crit. But all of these are like mountain tiles to Emeric. So this defense is pretty solid. Yeah, it's one of the advantages of keeping your soldier alive is you can sort of contest it, while M0h1nder's not going to be able to contest this one effectively. Okay. There's no knight crit on the golem, so the knight can't really do anything against it. It's funny, the mountain actually doesn't provide any additional defensive buffs. He did kind of leave that open. Okay, that's a bit unfortunate, losing a pike. Oh, and a mage. Ooh, I didn't see that. Oh yeah, he just lost a lot of units. 5-9. Yeah, 1,000 gold worth of units for basically nothing. Maybe the heal, so 900 gold and 3 units down. M0h1nder's gonna have to go on the defensive. Or throw a Hail Mary. Those are like his 2 options. Oh, he did that lineup, so he got the crit? Okay. Okay, getting some kills. Trading a knight for a mage. It's a 200 gold disadvantage. Because he did it in that order so that he could heal. Because if you move the mage heal here and healed it, then maybe Emeric could attack the golem. I guess he was worried of maybe some lethals on the table. There might have been a lethal on the table. But yeah, this is going very much in favor of Snaek.
Rise from your grave.
And he's pulling back. Okay. Just getting some free hits every once in a while. That's about the same gold. It's about 100 gold for 100 gold. 4 damage to a pike. It's close to 100. guess he figured that they wouldn't stay in attack. So I might as well. Okay. Ah, yes, Snaek, that was a good pick. And he's going to get some capture advantage. Yeah, and he was finally, yeah, that's... After going back and healing, he was able to decap it. Yeah, Snaek has a huge advantage right now. M0h1nder's going to have to count on Snaek making a mistake. Getting some sort of lethal on the table. So I don't see a way for him to get an advantage this turn. Trading a golem or a knight for a... But the pike can still move around and hit the... Oh, okay, okay. Is there no anti-air on the table that can hit that? Oh, there's not. Huh. Okay. Traded a mage and a cap for a balloon. It's about the same gold trade, but if M0h1nder's gonna get back in this, he's gonna need to get some positive gold trade. That was just, well, I guess it was positive just by a couple hundred gold. Oh, on the road. I guess he figures there isn't a lot there to counter the golem, just a lot of like low tier units. But there is, I guess the commander, yeah, he wants Valder to attack that golem so that he can pounce on it and get a kill. This is what I was talking about, capturing these side villages efficiently. M0h1nder's putting all of his resources into just surviving, that Snaek can just sort of take him apart piecemeal by capturing these more exposed villages. Efficiency on these side villages is really key. Although to be fair, I feel like this whole advantage started from that one turn where Snaek got a lot of really clutch kills. Okay. Oh, I didn't even kill it. I didn't know Knights didn't one-shot archers on planes. Okay. So one advantage of sitting in the middle is there's no way an air unit can hit it, but is that... 1, 2, 3, 1, 2... Okay, so it's one square away from being crit from that knight. And I don't think that knight can do it. And he traded a knight for most of the health of an archer. That's not a good trade. Oof. Yeah. I feel like M0h1nder might turn in after this one. He's been putting like a good fight considering how one-sided this has been since that one trade in the middle. Yeah, Wargroove is one of those games where once you get an advantage, it's really hard to come back. There's not a lot of comeback mechanics. Which is why high tier, like a lot of these, like, you know, finals matches end up being very
Cherry Stones defend
slow.
us!
He's still playing it out. Still going for, you know, hoping Snaek, you know, overextends a bit and he can get a kill. Getting a dragon's a very good idea. You want something that has the opportunity to kill an enemy commander when you're behind like this.
Rise from your grave.
Snaek is putting his unit a little bit, his commander a little bit far forward. That's M0h1nder's only win condition right now. I don't think there's enough there to be able to break through the defenses around Valder. And Valder's yet so far ahead, he knows that he can just spend heals sort of inefficiently. I love how this is just like one giant blob of units. If M0h1nder was... Oh yeah, okay, that's fair. Yeah, I didn't see a way to come back. But that was a really interesting game between M0h1nder and Snaek. They had a... M0h1nder, I feel like, had an advantage right at the beginning when he captured the center two villages more efficiently than Snaek did. And then later on, he overextended just by a few squares, and that gave Snaek the opportunity to come back and get kills. And then after that, it's just downhill. It's really hard to come back from being down a few really high-value units. Okay.